Today, I'm joined by Antal's hospitality expert, Salvatore, who specializes in recruiting the very best talent for senior roles for the luxury hotel market, and Peter, who is a specialist in recruiting the best-in-class talent for pioneering data management, fintech, AI, blockchain, and SaaS companies. Today, we're going to discuss how to identify, attract, and engage with the best candidates. So Salvatore, can you please share with us what approach do you think makes us different and effective in attracting the very best candidates?
Well, I think we need to understand the client needs first of all. Okay, it's important to understand what the requirement is, so we're able to supply a match, if you like, whatever the requirement is. Okay, we need to bespoke, if you like, what the client needs, and we need to find the solutions. More important. So depending on the type of operation, we need to find the right candidate, whatever is specialized in F&B, whatever is conference and event, whatever it is revenue, whatever it is, we need to match the specific needs. Also very important, understanding trends. Our industry is changing so much, in particular now when you're talking about COVID-19, the industry is changing no end. So again, we need to make sure that whoever is recruited on behalf of the client understand to be incredibly proactive. Okay, and again, we as Antal International have access to over 130 locations globally, so we can source locally as well. So overall, we need to make sure we find the right candidate for the right client. Simple as that.
Oh, perfect, great, Salvatore. And Peter, what approach do you make that makes you different and effective in the same regard, attracting the best candidates in your segment?
So a very similar approach, obviously, to Salvatore's in terms of understanding the client's needs and offering custom solutions. But it's also key that that you can actually sell the client to the candidate, because great candidates, I think, in all domains are in short supply. So, as a specialized recruiter, it's really important that we understand what the career prospects are at the company, what is the culture and the values of the company as well, because it's often a key decision point for the candidate in choosing which company he or she is going to work for. So it's really important that we really understand inside and out the clients that we work for and be able to persuade the best candidates to be part of the recruitment process and to apply for the roles.
So keeping that in mind, so how do you actually provide the clients with the very best candidates? Because of course, there's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of people just looking for work, that people can just post a job and they get lots of candidates come out. So how are you ensuring that you provide the very best candidates?
So it goes back a little bit to Salvatore's point about really understanding what the client is looking for and what sort of candidate is going to be successful with the client, both from experience, soft skill sets and personality, because they have to fit in. Then it's a question of being able to identify the right candidate. And if somebody puts an ad on LinkedIn or on a job board, you're going to get a lot of people applying for the job that may not have the right experience. But in my experience, most of the best candidates for any role aren't actually looking for a job. So it's really about using the Antal network. We have a lot of resources globally, our own databases, because we always recruit similar type of roles for different companies. And also in terms of the search, really understanding what's going to really succeed for the company, identify them, and then reach out and sell the company to them. And then after, when we've attracted the best candidates and we persuaded them that the company we're recruiting for is going to be the right career move, is to really be able to differentiate themselves from other candidates. So get very tangible achievements that are relevant to the role. And in my industry, in the software industry, particularly for sales and marketing roles, it's very important we get details of numbers. What was the target quota for a sales guy? What was their achievement, year on year? If it's in marketing, how much did the revenue grow because of because of a certain marketing campaign. So you really need to work with the candidate to really bring the best out of of their profiles, and then be able to distinguish them from other candidates when you present to the clients.
No, it makes total sense. And so, Salvatore, I understand that you have quite a unique method to ensure that you find the best possible candidates. Maybe you can.
Very kind of you to say that. Again, like Peter mentioned, obviously we have a degree of similarity in the technique, the way we search for candidates. But I think the most important key, I think, is communication skills. When you are being interviewed, you have to relay that message clearly to the client that you are the person for them. So I try and squeeze, if you like, in a way that I will extract from the information the client requires. For instance, I try and understand the culture of the individual, what they believe, because obviously, again, the client are now looking more towards new ideas, whatever, to be eco-friendly, whatever is, all that kind of things. You need to have that sort of empathy from both sides, client and candidate. So I need to make sure that they understand the client, what they're looking for, and the candidate need to understand what the clients are looking for as well. Ultimately, we're all there to deliver bottom line, but the way we deliver bottom line, success is delivered and measured. And unless you are able to do that, right? And I try to attract, that's when I interview them, whatever, as I said, they start management, for instance. As Peter says, we always insist to demonstrate at least 4 or 5 key achievements, which are tangible, okay? And not just numerical, but obviously standard type of service they deliver, guest satisfaction. There is a way of measuring success, okay? So that is important, that we all understand, myself as an intermediary, if you like, between client and candidate. We are the method of transport between A and C, where the key component, if you like, to deliver what the client is looking for. So in my system that I use, I'm not going to devote too much, obviously, on camera, but so far to say I do have a lot of very good support for what I do from the candidate and client alike. So yes, we attract a lot.
So, gentlemen, thank you so much. This has been very insightful, and it's great to see each of your unique and creative ways that we use to ensure that our clients are satisfied with the type of candidates that we collect for them. If you'd like to learn more about us, visit us on LinkedIn or antal.com to see our latest news and advice. If you're looking to hire the best talent for your organizations, contact us today, and our contact details are in the post above.